Well, let me keep going until I hit 35. One loss at a time. I'd be vet 1 by now if I have friends who play the game anymore. Did you fuck with Street Fighter 6 at all? I know technically it's still kind of in a sorry state. When it first came out, yeah, but didn't play it for too long.
Here we go. I got him, I got him.
Okay, good start. Gotta get back on defense though. Okay, so far so good. Probably should have passed that, but he got it. Just shoot. Why did that make me pick up the competent teammates? I don't know. I definitely got fooled last game and then the niggas fell apart. Maybe I wasn't selfish enough with the ball last game. Maybe I should have tried to score more. I think that's something that happens as well, is that like when I get put at the shooting guard, I don't change my mentality enough. Like maybe I just need to be more aggressive and just be looking to score. Because I think I still ended up with the most assists on the team last game, despite the fact that I wasn't the point guard.
Nothing amazing.
Yo, Zo, thank you for 14 months. I greatly appreciate it. And maybe when I'm shooting guard, I just need to focus on shooting. I haven't watched all of them in full, but Tekken has some pretty good sets lately. Talk about like a recent tournament or something. How you doing, King? Been better, been worse. So is the shooting guard gonna play any defense or? Recent tournaments like first attack and takedown. Did you peep the Twix Scale Slam last night? I missed most of it, if I'm being honest. I wanted to go back and watch it, but I saw Fee's team won, so that's really cool. Shout out to the homie. I don't think this power forward can shoot, because he tries to grab the ball every time he gets it. Oh man, you in the way. Face off. No way you took that shot. Okay, well we found the weak link. The shooting guard. You don't play defense and he's being selfish. And so we immediately give him the ball instead of me. Okay. This is not even trying to guard that guy. playing PG and random rec really be hit or miss. It's just a shame because like I'm actually a very selfless, efficient, like team-oriented point guard, right? But point guards have such a bad reputation in like random rec that I get treated like I'm one of all the other ones. But in my experience, like it's usually everyone else around me that's extremely bad. Like I'm not the nigga who's gonna jack up 30 shots. I don't be trying to take constant fades and shit. You know, I usually try to get everyone involved. I guess the first quarter I already have 4 assists. Like I'm looking to pass the ball, but the favor never gets returned, I feel like. Okay, now this thing has a 3 by his name. Hold up, he can shoot, and he took that one, which is the one he probably shouldn't have. But I gave him 2 wide open ones earlier, and he just drove the ball instead of trying to shoot. Folks be mad selfish. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I try to be the change I want to see in the world. It doesn't usually work out too well. Finally, he contested a shot. I would easily average, I mean easily average 10 plus assists in this game if I just had teammates who, for one, knew how to shoot consistently, but also let me have the ball enough to where I could pass it to him. That was great. Great play. I had like 14 assists in the second quarter with no shots taken. When I took a wide open one and made it, I didn't see the ball no more. It be like that. Or if you get off to a hot start, because that's another thing too, right? Like I start off these games looking to pass the ball, right? But if I have a wide open 3 at the start of the game, like I'm gonna take it, right? So let's just say this is one of them quarters. You know, if you play point guard, if you play the game at all, like, you know, sometimes you just have a game where it's just like, damn, I'm just open like 3 possessions in a row. You just score back to back to back, right? Now I look selfish, but not really, because I'm just taking what the game is giving to me. Like if I just get 3 straight possessions where they left me open, or I'm just getting a free lane to the paint, like why would I not score, right? So let's just say you scored 9-10 points in the first quarter, and niggas be like, all right, well, he's done enough, and you just don't see the ball no more. It's like, bro, like, y'all act like I just took what the defense gave me. It's one thing if a nigga is like constantly dribbling and trying to create his own shot, but if it's just wide open buckets and you just taking them, like, you can't be mad at that, regardless of who it is, whether it's the point guard, the center, whatever. Like, if the power forward is wide open in the corner on every single possession and he just hits 3 or 4 straight threes, yeah, I'm not mad at the power forward for taking what was given to him. But it's funny because, like, as a point guard, they want you to only pass and nothing else, but then also won't give you the ball so that you can pass it. Mind you, I have Hall of Fame dimer. I run Dishmaster takeover. Like, I'm trying to help my teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like, Irvin, Lotus, Johnson stream. We are so back. It was good. Fly trap. Is that a Duolingo icon next to your name? What the hell? Yeah, no, I've had games where like I'll score like 20 points in the first half, and like very, very rarely, like extremely rarely, if I have 20 points, I'm usually gonna have like 4 or 5 assists to go along with it. Like there might be like the random game where it's like, damn, I just got off to a hot scoring start. Like I'm shooting like 80 to 100% from the floor. They just was leaving me wide open. I got like 21 points at the half, and I only had like 1 or 2 assists. And when that shit happens, I do not see the ball the rest of the game. And then you know what ends up happening usually in those scenarios? We lose. Like, damn, like I just don't understand like why 2K players are like such haters. Like if a nigga got the hot hand, give him the ball. Good block. Yeah, that nigga's got 23. And I feel like all his shots been open except for like 1 or 2. I was trying to pass it. I was getting bumped. And then this nigga got the audacity to flop. Like, the only reason this game is even remotely close is because he doesn't guard. Yo. There goes shooting guard, not guarding his man again. For some reason was in the paint, had to close out. He didn't even get that block, did he? That was the center, right? Oh no, he did get that block. Oh no, it could have been one of the others. Finally playing some defense. No way. Like, why are you running toward me, dog? Like, why are you bringing bodies toward me as I'm like trying to cook? Okay, you know what? No more dribbling for me. That's like 4 straight turnovers. When it rains, it pours in this game. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like 2K, I swear, has a built-in system where like if you make like 2 mistakes, they like pre-program like 3 or 4 more like bad things to go your way. I swear to God. I had what, six assists and 0 turnovers, and then I got 3 turnovers in the span of like 30 seconds. Like, come on, like really? Like for real? I'm so sure. So I'm just going to take it upon myself to guard this shooting guard because he's the only reason why they have a chance in this game at all. And if the shooting guard's not actually going to guard him, I'll do it myself. Yo, man's got 0 points. All right, I'm about to start guarding the shooting guard. We're going to see if our shooting guard switches. And if my matchup scores, like it's in these first 30 seconds, we know what the problem is. My green window fucking evaporated there. Oh, now he's actually guarding this guy. Okay, well, that's on me for leaving him open, but like that's the first possession where he was actually like tightly guarding him the entire time. It was good, Nemo. Yo, Numi, thank you for the prime. I greatly appreciate it.
Everything is ordinary.
That's the other thing that annoys me. When you see a nigga like driving to the paint and then somebody off ball tries to cut, when you see somebody driving and now all of a sudden there's 4 bodies in the paint when it was just open. Oh, come on. I broke him and didn't even get to reap the benefits. That was supposed to be a floater. Alright, well that possession was on me because I had 2 chances to score there and fucked them both up. When it rains, it pours! I'm telling you, when you make a mistake in this game, 2K pre-programs your next 2 mistakes immediately. Oh my fucking god, now I'm the one selling. Why didn't you shoot? Bro, everybody wants the ball and then I give it to them and then they're allergic to shooting it. There's always help. Why is the help always there? I need to pay attention to where the help is coming from and like where this guy is standing to allow the help to always get there every time I beat my man off the dribble. Why did the game pull him way over there? Well, things started off really good and I've got 4 turnovers and 3 breaks in the last quarter. Well, actually, that all happened this quarter. And also, my man suddenly turned into fucking prime DeMar DeRozan, I guess. I don't know. Shooting guard nowhere near his man again. Every single time I give you the ball, you pass it? When you're wide open? Why didn't you? What are you doing? Yo, like, is it me? Like, I know I had like probably the worst third quarter I could have possibly had, but like, niggas be going out of their way to fuck up. This nigga has 41. Why won't he just shoot? What is happening? Just shoot it! He fucking pricked. Nigga was 5 for 6 before that shot. Wouldn't shoot the ball, finally did bricks. Like, that nigga refuses to shoot despite having a 3 by his name. So clearly the most important attribute on his whole build is shooting. He want to drive the ball every possession. As much as I hate making notes on what I'm putting in each box, I do not want to forget when we unpack this shit in like 2 years after making it highest livable. Feel that. This nigga just lost all his powers. Remember when I said, let me not get fooled when we got off to that great start in the first quarter, man? On his head, bro. Damn, he fouled him after I actually knocked the ball loose. Went from having a 10-point lead to we're about to. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Like, my games this weekend have been so unbelievably bad, bro. They've been so unbelievably. I had one night where like I had like a go figure, it was when I wasn't streaming. Every game I've played on stream has been god awful. I got 0.3 rep for that game. Oh my fucking god. I had one night where I had 2 teammates who were actually just competent. Like they actually just had a fucking brain. And we went on like a 6-game win streak. and then they got off, and or like they left the locker room or whatever. So I don't know, just two random people that I just got into a game with, and they were just good, and we won like 6 games in a row. And I'm like, yo, the game is actually so easy when you just have teammates that just have a brain. And yeah, I went from silver to MVP like so fast. And then outside of that stretch, it's just been like the worst games imaginable. Nigga, is that Carl Anthony Towns? Yo, take it easy, Chunch. Gotta love this game, man. No, you're not playing ZA anytime soon, but I need you to listen to this. I don't know if I'll ever play that game, to be honest. Need to trim my mustache. It keeps tickling my nose. It was really good. It's a fire song. It was good, Monster. Oh, well, you were already here. That's Shaq? That is Shaq. Alright. Let's get a win this time. Calling it now, we're winning this game. I'm determined. You know what? I'm not running the Dimer assistant or the Dishmaster. Let me get my float game back.
Here we go.
First possession, immediate turnover. Like, a nigga breathes on you in this game and it's a turnover, man. Niggas cried that steals weren't good enough and they buffed them, even though steals have been broken in every 2K ever. Now a nigga breathes on you and it's a turnover. There was 3 bodies in the paint. No one contested that. Okay. Oh, am I being triple teamed? Enjoy your alert, Ryan. Why didn't you cut for real? You had it. Open. Is 1,000 battles just for the shiny charm, or there's something else you get for doing that? Come on, dog. Frolic ass, fake ass Luca build. See, if you would have stayed where you were instead of running toward me while I had the ball, you would have had a wide open jumper. To level up the trainer and shiny charms a final reward. Oh, I see. Yo, Ghost, what's good, man? Really close for this character is a lot harder than I thought it would be. floater took so long to come out. That shit should have been released a long time ago. I assume you use references for your poses, or you use like you coming up with someone, you know? I can't imagine like just drawing the pose just like off the dome. Ice cold. Never seen someone ice cold on the other team. Only ever on my team. Come on, bro. Please. Thank you. Why is there no one guarding this person wide open in the corner? Small forward wants to dribble the air out the ball, but like he can't create. And then even when someone has a shot, he don't have the court vision to give it to the actual open person. So he needs to not be dribbling half as much as he does. Most of the time I use references, but I'm drawing Rio from Gotcha Twitter. Trying to fit this into it. It's cool, I like him. Good shot, high as hell. Dude. There's just always like one extremely awful player on my team, like no matter what. And right now it's this fucking small forward. Can't really drive because the Shaq build is probably a real inside. You can't shoot, so there's always someone in the paint. Why didn't he just go up? Yo, like the IQ and decision making from like niggas in random rec is just like unfathomably low. That was supposed to be a floater. Fuck. 1 for 5, 1 for 4 from 3, 3 turnovers. Like, see, games like this make me realize why I ain't buy 2K. Their shooting guard quit for some random reason. Maybe got disconnected. Nigga, you're being clamped past that ball. Spacing is just like extremely fucked because the Shaq build can't shoot, so it's just like always crowded. And he doesn't even know how to like fake space out, so. AI player, just shoot over him. When it rains, it pours. Oh man. This game has been so much more miserable since all my homies stopped playing. Like, I still enjoy the game, but it's so fucking hard when you're playing with randoms, man. But this is the only game mode I actually like. Why did I stop playing? Just invested in other shit. Man, it's so rough. Can't even say nothing because I'm having a terrible game my damn self. But like, goodness gracious, man. It feels like when I'm surrounded by terrible players, like my level of play also just drops. should have been selfish and shot that. My brain's just not programmed to work that way is the problem. Like sometimes I go into a game and tell myself I'm going to be selfish, and then next thing I know I have 2 points and 8 assists, and I'm just like, when the niggas is open, I be wanting to give them the ball. Like if I have a good shot, but someone else has a wide open shot, it's like, well, I want the wide open shot. Like it's. But yeah, it don't be doing me no favors because I don't get the same like treatment in return, and then also like half the time it don't be working anyway. Maybe I should just be selfish. Why are you following me instead of going to the paint? Paint wide open, nigga running behind me instead of going to the rim. Like, you had the good shot and the wide open shot. I didn't feel like I was wide open. That's why I passed it. Their AI center is splashing shit. Alright, bro. Why would you inbound it to the center? Okay. Unlucky. I just press X in the game, gave it to the center. That's fair. I just feel like that happens to me a lot though. Like I'll be playing and they inbound the ball to the center for some reason. It's so common that like it makes me think there's some sort of strategy or reasoning behind as to why niggas do it, but I just never understood it. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Great pass. Great pass. That's not a steal. And he gets a 3 off that. Okay, no, it was a 2, but insane. don't like when this nigga's dribbling. They didn't foul. We turned that around a lot in that fourth quarter because boy, it was looking rough for me. Hey, if we win our next game, we could finally hit starter 5. So you know what? Hold on. I know what this stream needs right now. During this final game. Got an idea. Oh, my guard is shooting that one.
This wheel to wheel. Big, tall building. So, how about there? Be brave. Just drop it in.
No anger. No mistakes.
It really makes it easier.
Just happy little accidents.
Loose paint out from off the canvas. Really and truly helps. Okay, now we can just take the Van Dyke Brown and just go up here and begin building us a house. And all we're doing is putting the brown in, so we don't have to worry about detail or shape right now. Just drop it in. Then we'll come back and begin adding all the little highlights. Okay, there we go, right over here. Put that little back eave on that building. And we need some long boards. Just drop them in.
I can see where this game is going.
There they go. Need a tall building here, so our wheel, we want a big wheel. Big wheel. I think my son used to ride one of those when he was very small. Okay. There, that gives us a basic shape for our building. Now we can begin putting in some highlights. Let's use a little bit of the umber, Van Dyke, touch of titanium white. Maybe a little more of the umber. Want it a little more into the reddish hue. There we go. That's a nice color. And mix your paint marbly so all kinds of colors happen when you come down here. Old building. I like old buildings. They're so much more fun to paint than bright, shiny new ones. Add a little more there. Just brighten that rascal up a little bit. And we need some right down this side over here. Now, let's add a little
Stop
bit
running
more
toward me. I don't need the screen. I need you to run to the paint where it's open.
And we'll do the dark side of the building first. Touch, and just go down. Let the paint.
You and Squad were committing war crimes in Gardic Foam.
Just touch. Go down. Isn't that something?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, now, the front of the old mill here, we need to have a little bit lighter because the light's going to be striking in this direction. So I've just added a little bit of white to the same color. And just drop it right down like that. Makes nice looking old wood.
Isn't this nice and relaxing, chat?
A dark color. Yeah, we can put some boards in here. Like so. A lot of times when they built these, they'd put a little, maybe there's right up here, just a little tiny little projection right there. Just drop that right in. And fill that up full of dark paint. Then we can come back and highlight it. Just put a little highlight right there. A little bit right there. And maybe we'll make this one right here quite bright. Just come across.
Yeah, I would not let Afro catch a break. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Now, just come straight down and cut that off. That'll get you the right angle in there. You can put some little board indications. And we got a little roof. That's all there is to it. Okay, you ready to build the wheel?
I'd love to build the wheel,
Same thing
Bob.
as before. It's easier if you sort of scrape off some of this loose paint. So let's start right here and make part of the wheel. And then right here, ooh, there goes the building. Now, one of the big things here, I want this to show through. It's very important to me that this part show through so you can see depth inside of this wheel.
These niggas have no concept of spacing whatsoever. I feel like it's every offensive possession we have is just everyone just all jumbled up and like crowded together.
And sort of fill it up.
See, like, look how much more space there is on the opposing teams' like offensive possessions compared to ours.
Just come right on around.
Well, that was a transition possession, so it didn't really count. But
Now, how do you make a round circle with a square knife? That's your challenge for the day. And I want to see the back of the wheel back here, so we'll just do that. Now let's just take
see what I mean?
a little bit of paint thinner, a little bit of yellow ochre, and let's just highlight this little rascal here a little bit.
Like they don't get it at all, like even a little bit.
There we go. Just to highlight it, and we can work that paint right in. Maybe we'll take the fan brush. It's a little faster. There, that's better. Pull that right around like there. Now we need a little bit of water on this wheel. So let's start right up in here somewhere. Maybe there's just a littlest indication of water, and as it comes down, more and more and more.
Wow, that's a really pretty wheel, Bob.
Now you could go real slow and put the water in between each one of these little pegs.
That's beautiful water.
Then we go back and put the pegs over the water. Sneaky, huh?
Very sneaky.
Then we just drop that right in. Come right on up like that. Back to our little fan brush. We'll bring this right on around. Just like that. Son of a gun. We got a basic water wheel already. Okay. Now, got to have something to hold the wheel up. So let's just do this. Come all the way through that way, all the way through that way. Maybe all the way through that way, and that way. Just to have all kind of fun. Now we need a rod that goes through here, a big shaft to hold it up. So we'll put that in. Now let's put some spokes on the other side. From there, there. Let's bring this one right on down like that. Right over here. Right about there. And maybe there. Now on these, we need a little bit of highlight on the ones on the outside. So just touch. Just put a little bit of highlight out here. Don't overdo. Just enough to make them stand out. Create a little depth in there. And we can take our liner brush and smooth all this up. golly, we got a pretty good wheel going here. And at home, you have a lot of time, so you can really put some detail into this if you'd like. Here, we're just trying to show you how to do it. Okay, got us a wheel. Maybe there's another little projection that comes right out through here, just like this. That easy. Just drop it in. Okay, we'll put a little bit of highlight on that. And we need some boards to hold that little shed up. Some right out.
Bro, every single possession, everyone's just all over the place, just constantly scrambling and jumbled up. Like, where is the space?
There we go. A little bit of highlight out here. Let's brighten it. There. That's what we're looking for. A little dark area right there. There's always a little shadow there. A little tiny shadow in this one too. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go right over here and decide where the land is. Right here. Maybe it comes down like so, so it just leaves you a little stream back here.
Like, look how much cleaner the other team's offense is compared to ours, man. They're actually giving each other space. These niggas are constantly just running into each other.
Now then, with a fan brush and a little bit of the sap green and yellow, and we can put some little grassy areas coming right down here.
Everybody got to stick together, I guess.
Isn't that something?
Can you believe this shit, Bob?
Okay. Now we got to have something to hold this wheel up. We don't want it just to float out there in space. So we'll take some Van Dyke brown and we'll put a little block right there that holds
Unreal.
it. And then we have, maybe there's a little stone thing here. There. That's got to have a place to set.
I feel like I should just leave this game.
There. Bring it down. Maybe it comes right on over like this. Big stone thing. That's holding up a lot of weight. A lot of weight. There we go. Now let's take a little permanent red here. Make that look like maybe old bricks or something, and just give you a little indication. That's permanent red with a little brown and a little white in it.
I have 0 shot attempts
Things on the side here.
at halftime.
Yeah, something like so. Just a basic idea.
Chat, do I just leave this game and go to a different one?
Now, let's just bring some land right down like that. And here it comes. There it is. Maybe there's a nice tree that lives right here. Let's just drop him in.
It's not even that we're losing that badly. I just hate the way these niggas play.
Right here beside the mill. Squirrel's got to have a little place to play. Maybe there's limbs that come right over here. Oh, right over all of our building we've worked so hard on.
The fuck? That nigga lag out or something?
There we go. Just some little things happening. And take a little bit of this reddish looking color and just drop a little highlight on this tree. Just on the trunk down here. With our big brush, we can just use some sap green, crimson, little Van Dyke brown.
Is that not backcourt?
Real quickly drop some little leafy things on this tree. Right over my building. There we go. Just let them flow around. A little bit of thin paint.
Right.
And we can come right back in here and drop some little highlights all over this. Just make some leaves in this tree. There we are. That doesn't look too bad in front of that building, son of a gun. It sort of pushes it back and gives it some character. There. Okay. Now, let's take a little bit of the dark color. Just pull it right straight down here. We need some dark in the water. Just pull it down. This will make our water stand out a little better. Go across. Okay, now we can get in here and start working with a little bit of water. Need a little magic white just to thin it down a little bit. And this water is going to just sort of dribble around and fall. And let it just sort of come off the sides here and fall right down.
Thank you,
It's a
Bob.
slow old wheel. It didn't have a lot
Don't know what I'd do without you, buddy.
of pressure on it. It hits down here and it splashes a little bit. Like that. And there's a few little grassy areas that live right down to the water.
Right.
There. Okay, now, there has to be something here to keep the stream from coming around because water is lazy. It'd find a way to sneak around. So we'll put a little gate right here, and we just do that by going shoop. And then turning it. Shoop. And put a little touch of highlight right there, and one right up the center.
I don't know how you do it again. Well, I actually really enjoy 2K. It's the players I can't fucking stand.
Look old.
I also just really like basketball.
Drop some water in here.
Like, I think 2K is actually a really fun game. It's just that you have so many people who play it that are gigantic assholes and offlet the game, and it's a team game, so it just like hinders the experience. But like,
Those little pieces of dirt right
to be completely honest, there's not a video game I enjoy more than 2K right now. So
maybe bring some ground area right through. There we are.
as sad as that is,
Just had to find it. Knew it was there somewhere.
maybe I need to go back to being a My Career Demon and just playing offline.
There we go. A little bit of highlight on that, just in case some of it shows through. Now,
I feel about Madden. I like football, but Madden annoying as shit.
let's take
At least in Madden though, like
put some little grassy things.
you're in control of your entire team and you're playing against other people, which Madden's got its own slew of issues and shit, right? And bullshit to be upset about. But at least that's more of like it's a team game, but like a 1v1. It's like you versus another player compared to like this where you have to rely on 4 other players to like help you win.
Golly. Now,
But my love for basketball outweighs my hatred for team games, which is why I continue to endure.
just let them flow with the lay of the land. Okay, now we can go back to our magic white and type
Really?
white and begin dropping in a few more little things here and there.
What is your suggestion, Ghost? I understand all I do is play with Rams and Rec 9% of the time because I really have one friend that plays.
There we go.
And my homies really don't be on no more. So I feel that.
Gives you a good idea of what can be done. Maybe,
Jesus Christ.
let's take a little bit of thin paint, very thin so it'll stick. And maybe right here there's a nice little bush that lives. Ah, there's one right there too. The little rascals are everywhere. And we can put a few little stems in there using a little brown that's been thinned down. Just like so.
Shot that? Oh, because the quarter was ending. I was like, wait, what? Why on earth would he take
Use
that
the
shot?
point of the knife. Let's go back in here and just drop in a few little sticks here.
That was considered open. I feel like he was getting
Just
smothered
little
there.
things in there. Give it a little depth. Really helps to push things back.
I was gonna say, maybe on the days where you want to play with somebody, you could do a thing where the people who are subscribed to you on here can join up.
Have your black canvas ready, and we'll have a super
I've played with people from chat before, and if I'm being completely honest, we don't have that many people who watch that play.
Take a little bit of the thin oil.
And some of the ones who do are also not very good at the game, so like I don't really think that would help
thin
much.
oil. There we go. A little permanent red.
But I'll continue to read.
Quickly.
You obviously have clear rules, like once a week thing where you play with your subscribers. I mean, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind playing with chat just cause, but
is something a little different.
I don't really think it
It'll give
makes
you-
my
give you a
situation
little
that much
challenge when
better.
you're doing it at home.
Yeah.
So until next time, from all of us here, happy painting. God
I'm just
bless
trying to help you. No, I get it. I'm just saying that like I've played with people from chat before, and some of them are also, frankly, just honestly speaking, pretty bad at the game. So it's like it wouldn't be that different from just playing with random people. The one thing that would change is that like they'll just consistently give me the ball, which is cool, I guess, but that's on me. I fell asleep completely there on
Welcome
defense.
back. Glad to see you today. You know, in every series there has to be a crazy day, and this is our crazy day. So we thought we'd do a painting that's really far out and that
Damn,
maybe
you
it'll
smoked the
excite
fuck
the
up.
imagination. We're going to have a little campfire down here and all the big trees around, and we'll just sort of see what happens. And I've taken a black canvas that was painted with a flat black acrylic that was allowed to dry, and then covered the entire canvas with alizarin crimson. So let's go. Let's start.
I mean, getting
out
the ball
with
is
tan
part
yellow
of the issue because I feel
on a
like
1-inch
I
brush.
play a lot of games where it's like, damn, if I
And
would have had the
decide where
ball
you want the
more,
little campfire to be here.
probably
And
could have
we'll
won.
start-
But
let's put it right there.
it's not the
We'll
only
start making
issue.
Little X's or crisscross strokes, and working around. There we go. And just let this go. Go all the way out to the edges of the canvas, even if you can't see
See, like,
anything happening.
I should
There
have
we
had the
go.
ball that position
Those
at some
little
point
things
because I was
are happening. It's
open
picking up
basically
the
that whole
color.
time in the corner. But we got a bucket, so it's whatever.
There, just all the way out. Just these little crisscross X-type strokes. There. Now, you can make this as bright as you want it, but each time, clean and dry your brush before you go back into the center. You want that to be the brightest area in the painting. So we'll clean the brush, beat it dry, and add a little bit more of the cad yellow. And go right back in here.
Did you put the joy of painting?
Just lay in some
This
color.
game.
And then begin working outward again. That way, automatically, it gets darker as it goes farther away from the little
Wow,
canvas.
Sugoi. Subarashi.
All right. There we go.
Oh, why am I being swarmed?
Now, clean this brush up, and we're ready to get serious with this.
Bang from the AI player.
Okay, with a large brush, I'm just going to begin blending this out. There. Just very gently, still making the little crisscross strokes. Working outward. You don't want to bring a dirty brush back to the center. Don't want to ruin the beautiful bright color you have right there. Okay, and then very gently we take the brush strokes out just by going across the canvas.
It's not the shot we need. Yo, AI player saving our legacy
I'm
though.
going to try to show you some things today. They're a little different than anything we've done in the past, so hope you'll enjoy this one. Okay, now let's take the fan brush. We'll put some Van Dyke brown on it and a little bit of crimson. Van Dyke brown, touch of crimson. Just mix them on the brush. And maybe we back here in the distance, we can just see the trunks of some trees and just let them sort of disappear. These are just some little trees in the background. Just sort of let them disappear.
That is really unlucky.
Maybe right here.
That is
maybe
really
just-
unlucky.
So we just push a little harder and just let it disappear. And we can put a little limb out here on him. He wants a little arm. And oh, wherever you want him here, you can just put little indications.
That was just
far away.
stupid. That was just unbelievably stupid.
All kinds of little things happening. There we are.
Sold. Sold.
Now, let's take a 1-inch brush and we'll put Van Dyke brown and alizarin crimson on the 1-inch brush, loaded full of paint. And we can begin applying some little leaves back here. And all we're doing is just touching the canvas, bending the brush a little bit. All we're looking for is just very basic, gentle shapes. We're not looking for a lot of detail.
Fuck.
These are just little background
You would
trees
make
that
this
are
thing.
far away. So just wherever you think there might be some leaves, just drop them in. Don't really spend a lot of time worried about it.
Why didn't you just drive? The paint was open.
Bush right there that just sort of.
We didn't need a jump shot. There was no one under the
The
rim.
glow of the fire here will take care of the bottom of all of these, so don't worry about them.
Just low IQ basketball, man. Just low IQ basketball.
Okay, now we can take.
Uh,
And let's add a little bit. Then just a tiny bit here.
take it easy, man.
Yellow ochre, Indian yellow, mixed together. And we can just
The
highlight
games have
some of
sucked.
these
It
where
is
the
what it
light's
is. I think I might low-key just go back to being a guy who just plays offline.